all, my name is Rage, and welcome to the next episode of Minecraft Quick Build Challenge Classic. And let me tell you a tale to set the stage for today's episode. 1,000 years ago, there roamed the seas, ships filled with big, burly men. That sounds like I'm painting a very different picture. Vikings. I'm talking about Vikings, corrected the narrator. Nothing else, YouTube comments. God, they would sail the seas, pillaging to their desire to bring back the honor and glory for their tribesmen, for their kinfolk, wielding blades not seen before and not seen again for hundreds of years. They would rampage through small towns, taking slaves and maiming knaves. Taking slaves and maiming knaves. We're the Vikings. We're the Vikings. We roam the seas and we do what we please. We're Vikings. I'm just going to start the fuck. I don't know where I'm going with this. I have no idea where I'm going with this, but it's officially my favorite quick build intro ever. And quite frankly, I want you all to dance with me. No, don't really. Sit back down. We're on the computer. Sit back, you crazy fool. Let's do this. All right. Shoot a twist. And the winner of last week, while that happened, was the World Edit Cora build. Fuck you, Kiraksu. Okay, I've got a very passive-aggressive winning sign for you. You don't get to know your official number because I'm quite frankly embarrassed. It was actually closer than you realized, but still, Kiraksu won with his world editing skills with a very high number of votes. God. And the thing is, guys, I realize. Ooh, flaming twisty arrow. I like this. What is it? Build with meth. Okay. We all must be permanently on speed potions. No, it's not actually meth. They're not all required to go out, buy some meth, and then build while on meth. That would be a little bit crazy. Okay, so good. If I catch you without, then minus 200. Okay, doesn't bother you guys, pieces of shit. I'm gonna just get some speed potion, gonna drink it, get in the thing, there we go, in the shape of it. I'm now on meth, good, we're all building with meth, awesome, fantastic, best twist ever. God, that would be so funny if it made them actually do it. Right, let's do this. And our competitors today are Stevie Boy. You may recognize him from Pro Trials, the show-off master. I couldn't resist quick building against him, I have to say. And then the two competitors are Mike Assay and Psychotic Anomaly. What a baller Minecraft name. If I was still, this was a 40 bells and I was floating around, that would get praised. That is, look at that, Psychotic. That's one of my favorite Minecraft names I've ever seen. And I don't praise names often. You should know that about me. Let's do this, Vikings, with a tale of today. That was slightly piratey, but also shit. 3, 2, 1, go! Let me place 12 minutes on the clock, and we're going to start our Viking. Jesus, Stevie Boy off the starting line with a vengeance. Well, I know what I'm going to build. I'm not going to build I'm not going to build a terrapin. I am not going to build a terrapin, ladies and gentlemen. I can confirm that I am not going to build a terrapin. Alright, so what I'm wanting to build is something that you wouldn't typically associate with Vikings, but I think it's something that should be pointed out. Well, not really pointed out, but just generally, I think this will be a cool idea. It's not going to be a stereotypical Viking thing, like, for example, if I built a longship, or if I built, for example, a horned helmet. Although the interesting thing about Vikings, well, people probably know this, it's one of those common, but I actually know better, let me prove what a smartass I am things, is that the horned helmets were never actually worn by Vikings. That was something that got added when Vikings were romanticized, many years after the last Vikings ever saw seas. Yes, indeed. So there you go, everybody. Vikings never wore horned helmets. They weren't as horny as everyone thought that they were. That looks alright. That's Viking-y housey. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is, let me get, stained glass. I don't care that it's not Viking-y, because I just love that I'm on 1.72 now, and on meth at the same time, so it's just a really stellar experience for me overall. So what I'm going to do is, inside here, is make a secondary entrance, which is going to be the Forks entrance, because what I'm going to do is build a secret Viking testing lab. Yes, indeed. I didn't want to go down the typical route of building, you know, your swords, as I was saying, I'll just say the same point twice. Do you think I care? I don't care about saying the same point twice. I should probably finish my tale from the intro. I bet a lot of people want that, but it's okay. It's alright. I got things to make it all alright. Alright, so wooden doors. because, you know, we don't want to give everything away at the moment. So this is the secret entrance. It's a very secret entrance, as you can tell, because it looks very obvious, and everybody knows that obvious entrances are in fact secret entrances because no one thinks to look in the obvious entrances. You get me? You dig, dog? You do dig, dog? Good dig, dog. I don't really know what I'm doing. Maybe I should continue my Viking freestyle. Right, we're the Vikings. I like doing that so much, you have no idea. I'm still on meth. Good. If that timer runs out, minus 200 votes, and I don't want that to happen. Still on meth. Ooh, I'm watching. I'm watching for these particle effects. They best be coming out of you. I think I'm just not close enough to see them because it's very unlikely that all three of them would be off meth. Wow, he's actually... he's going for the Viking house, and that's a lot of block split. In fact, they're all doing... I'm happy. I've got a good feeling about these competitors. I feel I'm going to have some fierce competition with this meth build. Obviously, the meth twist not making a big impact on gameplay. You've got a slightly higher FOV. You might misplace if you're on blocks, carefully trying to place because you're going a bit faster. But really, I wanted this twist just because, you know, it's funny, the whole meth joke. That's a running joke. Good. I'm glad you all agree with me because you do. You all specifically agree with me. I saw what you did last night, and I saw that you agree with me. So don't give me that shit, Gordon. I know what you're like. You may pretend to be a mute bastard, but we both know, you and me, that what went down, okay? Yes, we agreed to never speak of it. I'll accept that. But Gordon, my friend, we need to talk about that shit because it was a scary experience for me. You nearly killed 5 people, and I will keep my silence for you as you keep your permanent silence. But that crime, man, I will, if I have to, I will drop that like a hammer on you because really, what we did to those poor scientists in their labs, I mean, I know the resonance cascade happened, and that was fine. That was fine. We managed that. We're badasses. We somehow know how to use advanced firearms as scientists. That's okay. But dude, come on. You can't use the apocalypse of the human race as an excuse to do what you did to those scientists. You're like, are you kidding me? The bodies everywhere, the blood, you were doing just inhumane things. I mean, I'm not going to judge your preferences. If you're into that, you're into that. But, dude, not in front of me and not during an apocalypse. That laboratory was just tainted after you'd finished, you psychopath. Man, I know you went, dude, I know, I've heard your arguments. Okay? I know you went on to save the world. No one is begrudging you that fact, man. But the point is, you murdered a lot of innocent people for your amusement, did horrible things to them, even after they died, and quite frankly, I don't think you're a sane human being. Now, what's that, Gordon? I'm just trying to tell you. Gordon, put the crowbar away. Gordon! No, Gordon, I'm sorry, I'm your friend, man! No! Ah! And then that's the story of how Gordon Freeman murdered me for revealing some of the dastardly things he did during the events of Black Mesa that weren't actually recorded in the game. Very secret things, only seen by me and more. How did I manage to go on a quick rant about how Gordon Freeman committed atrocities where he would... Well, let's just say that head crabs... Well, they're not called head crabs for just the one reason. Yeah. They mainly do go after heads, but in Gordon's cases, yes, he's got multiple of them. Okay, in Gordon's case, they certainly got more head than they were bagging. I'm gonna stop now. It's really. So you watched any good videos on YouTube recently? Oh yeah, there's a few good ones. Any standout highlights? Oh, there was this one where the commentator spent about 5 minutes talking about how Gordon Freeman was sexually assaulting a head crab during the apocalypse and doing horrible things to scientists' corpses. So I mean, that stuck with me, did that one. So probably give that video a miss if I had to recommend it to you, which I'm not going to do. But I mean, it was a new approach to commentary. Rage Gaming, I think it was. Yeah, definitely Rage Gaming. It's novel. It was novel. It was definitely novel. Definitely a work of fiction, if I had to categorize it. But I mean, it's okay. And then he went on to talk about how GLaDOS, right, once Shell entered the chamber. Well, the thing about GLaDOS is there is a lot of wires and pipes that make up GLaDOS, and if she has free control over them, well, little do you know that horrific things were done to Shell that day. She got, well, why am I doing this? Oh, what's that, Braid? Oh, what, scumbag Braid? We just talked about how Gordon Freeman had horrific things done to him. Oh, what should we do next to entertain the people? Oh, I've got a good idea. Let's talk about GLaDOS, right? Using the various pipes and wires that make her up to do... I'm gonna stop speaking. Fuck you, Brain. What are you trying to get to happen to me? You scumbag. Sometimes I don't know why I pay you. But Rage, I am your brain speaking. Brain, why are you foreign? I don't understand, Brain. Well, it is simple. It is very simple, Brain. Okay, I am the brain that you need, but not the brain that you deserve. That is the main thing that I need to implore to you. Yes, I realize I just used old, tired, and many overused reference from the Batman films, but I am Scumbag Brain today, and I will try and make your commentary as uncomfortable and painful as possible for everybody watching. 5 seconds on the speed! Oh my god, oh my god. Why so? Don't know why that required monkey. Oh, I nearly lost 200 volts. 200 volts. Yeah, I nearly lost 200 volts, everybody. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Sometimes I question what's wrong with me on many levels. Many levels. Level 2, level 4, level 8, level 9, and level 11. Those particular levels are where I question what I'm doing. Honestly, what is that? That is incredible. 4 minutes 30. It may look like I'm close to not finishing, but no, trust me, right? I got this. I got this a lot. It's just roofs are annoying, okay? Roofs are annoying. Everyone knows that roofs are annoying. So I'm going to leave it like that and get on with finishing the rest of my build. See, I'm going to make it, because it's a secret test lab, there's going to be iron here, and it's like, what? Vikings didn't have iron pathways. Well, these Vikings did. Okay, so that needs to go. Oh, that's not even. That's not even. That is not even. We're not having that. That is disgusting. How dare I do that? Have I messed up the dimensions somewhere? Bloody hell, I have. Oh my god, the world is not enough. Oh no, it's because it's not in there, so this was even. My bad, everyone. Sorry, I thought I fucked up. Turned out I hadn't fucked up. Good. So I'm going to have this here, and I'm going to put that, okay, and then what this is going to be is this is going to be the Pillage-O-Matic 9000, yes, indeed, so I want that there we go, that's going to be good, and then we'll get some fences, like so, and we're going to make this into, like, a automatically controlled turret gun. Oh, look at that looks good, that you roll around on wheels, yes, indeed, like so, and then there's going to be, we'll put that there, and then there's going to be the lever that you pull to activate. It's advanced Viking siege weapon, never seen before, and this is the burns-o-matic, and then we're going to use what is it? We're going to use cyan wool to represent. Probably should use a brown wool to represent houses. Actually, that's probably an easier thing. So this is a innocent house village, like just chilling away. Everyone's just having a good time. They're not really doing anything, and you know, some Vikings came along and straight up pillaged the place, and that's not very nice. But at least you know it was quality tested weaponry. So that's the representation of the house, and this is going to be the testing room for the Pillage-O-Matic. There we go. Good bit of siege equipment. Done and dusted. I'm hoping I get points for creativity here. Really, I'll be honest with you. And then we're going to have the classic armory stand, where we're going to have various Viking weaponry that we're also known for testing. Definitely being tested here. Oh, in fact, no, we'll have 2 special swords over here, and then these can be dummies, and then that'll make them look cooler. So we'll put that there, that there. We'll quickly grab a zombie, a normal guy, and that guy, and then they're going to be the training dummies to represent the people that the Vikings are going to pillage, because sometimes they did have to pillage various creeper settlements. It is known. It is definitely known. We're going to get some sword. We're going to have a wooden sword. We're going to have a stone sword, because of course the Viking sword, and did you know, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the powerfulest swords ever created. Better even than the samurai blade. The Nordmar, no, what is it? Nordmar Wolfen. Oh, I can't remember what the actual name of the blade is called. That's going to bug me now. But it was like one of the strongest, most well-made swords, because the steel quality was so abnormally high and made by a smith of such quality that it wasn't replicated again for hundreds of years. I watched a really interesting documentary about the sword that the Vikings used. It's really worth watching if you're at all interested in that kind of thing. Alright, so we'll put that there. That'll do. That'll do. I kind of wanted time to prettify the area and make it all Viking-y with, like, stuff on the wall. Like, for example, if I went to Skeleton, okay, so, like, they've got trophies of people that they've killed around the wall everywhere. You know, really Viking this place up. Make it look like Vikings definitely do live, well, not live here, but come to work here on the jolly old merry day that they live on and party and do various things, and I don't know what I'm saying. And there's only a minute left! Why is there only a minute? Well, it's going to be an open air testing facility. Quick, I need a last test! Oh god, what are they going to test in this place? Ah, they're going to test shipbuilding materials. That's what they're going to test. Alright, we're going to do a quick Viking Longboat. Alright, Viking Longboat in 30 seconds. It's go. Here we go. Put that there. There we go. Get this one. Good. Viking Longboat. Boom. Absolutely like a boss. Viking Longboat here, everybody. This is definitely a Viking Longboat. And then we're going to have a fence to represent the oars. Definitely. I already had a fence. That was dumb. So these are the oars in the Viking Longboat. Absolutely fantastic. Yes, indeed. And then we're going to get Villager, and he's going to be Tyrol the Viking. There we go. We've got Viking Man. He is doing well. He is good. Absolutely fantastic. Boom. And then the final thing to make this truly Viking-y, okay, if we're going to have the reception area over here, and the few seconds that we got left, we're going to put that. We're going to have Mr. Viking Man, and then we're going to have a flower. Right, it's going to be good. It's going to be really, really good. And we'll call that there. And then we're going to get a rose or something, because Vikings were well known for their roses. And we're going to put that in the it's not working, and the time's up. I'm just going to have a dirt pot on the floor of the lobby of Viking testing facility. I really did have a good idea, okay? It just didn't come up in the end because I was talking. I should have spoke Vikingish. Is Vikingish a word, language? I don't know. The only Viking that I know about is like from playing Age of Empires, Free Age of Mythology, where you click on the Viking villages and they'd be like, Nordmar, Jabu, ja, Frey, yeah, Soldenvar, Nordmar. But I don't think that's true Viking-y, so I'm not gonna do it. So we'll put a flame charge. No, we'll put an arrow. No, a flame charge, because it's a thingy. What? Flame charge? Give me a charge. Fire charge. That's what it is, not a flame charge. Hi, silly me. Okay, so vote 1, everybody. It's me, and it's good. And, oh, that was nearly awesome. He nearly made like a full-on Viking. That's a shame. All right, so vote 1. We got a secret Viking test house. Fuck it, I'm going to get some signs out, okay? I don't care. Viking test. Secret or pillage. So, you know, if you say something, you get pillaged. So we go in, we're like, hello, he's gone! And there's the welcome pot. Don't know why that's there. And he's like, shh, into here. And we're like, hey, how you doing, Harry the Viking? We go with our longbow testing? Oh, yeah, we got schools. This open air field is lovely. I love the new direction that you're going in. Fantastic. Oh, we got the pillager-matic. Boom. Fire the pillage. Yeah! Oh, it works! It works! The pillage-o-matic, fantastic. And then we go over there and we're like, yes! Grab me some swords and punch! Oh, I'm the best Viking! Oh! And then that's the testing facility. There we go. Good. That's going to burn down my entire build, actually, isn't it? Should probably stop that from doing it. That wasn't a very sensible thing. So vote 1 for my Viking test. I tried, everybody. Not quite. No! I literally just said that would happen. Are we good? Oh, we good. Alright, so my Viking testing facility, vote 1. And then over in vote 2 corner, we got Stevie Boy for his full-on Viking with the horned helmet, which isn't actually true. Ooh, he managed to get the framework done, but he got his beard, at least, and the face. Hollow the Viking. Hollow is a Viking. And he's got like a broken off Nolfmat. What is the name of the sword? That's going to piss me off. So nearly, I mean, as complete as mine, really. So that's vote 2 for the Viking. Over in vote... Ooh... I like this. It's got nice detail on the side, a Viking longhouse, a sort of mountainous area in the corner. I like that. That wasn't really required. And an upstairs bit. So I guess he didn't quite get to finish what he wanted, but this definitely does look like Viking-based architecture, especially if you had this as a room itself. Yes, indeed. We've all done something typically Viking and not quite finished it. That's awesome. And then finally, we have a golden iron, like Viking/samurai hybrid helmet that really, that would be terrifying. And it even is shaped to fit a Minecrafter's head with the solid square face. I actually really like that. This indeed vote for. So I think today is... I like it because Vikings is a cool topic and we've all done something distinctly different and we've all had a good idea and not quite finished it, and it's rare that a quick build is so equal. I like this. I'm happy. I'm a happy rage face, yes. Ulfbert. Is it Ulfbert? Wolfbert. Fuck, I don't know the name of this. That's gonna piss me off so much. Oh, now it'd be really cool if on cue hundreds of Minecraft characters in Minecraft skins just pillaged across the quick build and took everything. That would be awesome, but alas. Ha! I'm joking. Oh, no, that's no Viking horn. Good. Vote 1 for the testing facility. Vote 2 for Mr. Wireframe Viking. Vote 3 for cool Viking. With the Vikings. Masonry, and vote 4 for the Viking/samurai helmet combo. Yes, indeed. Mine has been Rage from the like. If you enjoyed this, I will see you next time. Goodbye.